Now, National Cabinet has been convened by the Prime Minister, and as we did during COVID, I will now go through in some detail what has happened there in the meeting of the Premiers and the Prime Minister. Their focus in the early days is about gun issues. Now, there's other issues they've got to deal with. This is part of the picture. Why? Because 2023 is when a national firearms registry was announced. It is now almost 2026, but we're told for a whole bunch of reasons, including, some are on old school paper and it's hard to go find the files, to you name it, about the implementation. It's looking like it's back part of 2027, maybe even into 2028. That has to be dealt with. Obviously, the exchange of criminal intelligence, you would imagine that after the events of many things that have come and gone, including Lint a couple of years ago and the events of 25 years ago, that there'd be even better movement between state and federal authorities. We know in the scenario here of the father that there were multiple guns. A conversation about whether or not you have to continually be reapplying for the licence to own a gun. And unbelievably, all the governments, red, blue, the ones you like, the ones you don't, the ones you voted for, the ones you can't stand, have all somehow let a system in place where you didn't have to be an Australian citizen to have a gun licence. Really? Now, good. That'll be fixed. The suggestions are that the New South Wales Parliament in and of itself will be able to be brought back maybe as soon as possible to try to pass some of this stuff. Presumably the federal parliament would be able to be called back as well, but we'll all wait and see whether that takes place. But as you heard in the back end of our conversation with Sharry Markson, the Home Affairs Minister, and then remember the purview around things like federal police, like ASIO, all of those agencies are now in and around, well, a mixture of the Attorney General's office, but also significant areas around national security is Home Affairs. And Tony Burke did go to the memorial in the past few minutes after 9 o'clock in Bondi, after much of the television cameras had started to be turned off. But we were there, and this is what happened.
Blood on your hands, Tony Burke!
Shame, Tony Burke, shame!
Shame on you!
All right, I also want to be very clear that my apologies in the earlier part of the program if I had mentioned that a police officer had died. And I think in the back and forth conversation in and around Mark Morrie, on nights like this, you've got many spinning plates. I apologise to anyone distressed by me getting that information incorrect, as we say, and as we are having the conversation. So again, sincerely apologise, but there is a lot of information to keep our head around, and yep, we'll drop the ball from time to time. I apologise for doing so.